in my opinion, our brains are a little bit like computers, and I believe that they can be hacked. And that's what I'd like to try with you right now, if that's okay.
Okay.
So here's what I want you to do. Just put your hands flat on the table for me, please. Okay. Good. And just look at me. Just take a deep breath in and out. And just close your eyes for a moment. And in your mind now, I want you to create a password. Now, obviously not any of the passwords that you actually use. So just use your mind now to create a password. And you've got a password in mind, yes?
Yes.
Good. Focus on that password. And as you focus on that password, in your mind now, obviously, I want you to see whether it's just numbers or letters or digits or symbols. Do that for me now, and open your eyes and focus on whatever that password is that you created, okay? I've got some cards here. I'm going to put them down. There's 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in total. So I want you to imagine these are the keys of your keyboard. There's 10 here. In your mind now, don't count with your fingers if you don't want to, but in your mind, do you know how many letters or symbols are in the password that you're thinking of?
Yes.
Take your time. So how many are in it?
7.
7. Okay, so let's do this. We'll remove 3 of these cards. We'll get rid of 3 of them, and we'll put those aside because there's only 7. And in your mind now, I want you to imagine that you're reaching out. So do this for me now. Put out one of your fingers like this, and imagine that you're punching in the first symbol, letter, or digit of your password over here. Do that for me now. Good. And look at me. Was that a B you just put in?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Good. Okay, the next one, please. Look at me. I was between an I and a 1. I think it's a 1, though, is it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, the third one. That's a letter. Was that a Z?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, the next one. You thought of an A, but then you changed it to the @ symbol. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes, good. Okay, the next one. That was... Oh, I'm not too sure of that one. I'll get back to that one. Go to the next one. Look at me. That's an R. And the last one was an R as well. Is that correct?
That's correct.
How do you feel right now? Do you feel vulnerable?
Yes.
Okay, go to the last one. And you thought of an... I think you thought of an E, but in your mind you changed it to a 3. Is that correct?
That's exactly what I did.
What was the word?
Bizarre.
Bizarre. And you changed the I to a 1?
I did, yes.
Well, that truly was bizarre that she thought of bizarre. It's one thing hacking into somebody's mind and figuring out what their password is. It's a whole different ball game knowing what their password is before they even create it. Thank you so much.